Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Jenny here. If it's the first time you are coming across my video, you're welcome. And to my returning subscribers, you guys are welcome. Happy New Year to you all in advance. Thank you all guys for always stopping by. Today we'll be making this beautiful bubble gown. Please stay tuned and watch till the end. Thank you. So in here I have my Nigeria wax of 6 years. The thread, what I will use to design it, and the doll face that I will use to make a bow at the back. So let's just start. So first of all, I will cut out the length of this dress here. Since this print is like this by 45 inches, but the length of what we are making is more than. We are making the length of 60. We are making the length of 59 inches. So I will not be folding this way. I'll be folding like this to cut out the. I will open it up like this, then we fold this way. So like we normally cut our bubu gown. This is the starting line. From the starting line, I'll come down by 11 inches as our chest line. So then the hip line is 26 inches and the length, which is 59 inches. So for the 59 inches, I added 1 inch to fold the down part. So here I'll be using the waistline here. I want to make it. I'll be using a waistline of 15 inches. Well, it's not that necessary, but I want to use it for small thing. So I'll connect my lines. So here is 11 inches for the chest line, waistline of 15 inches, the hip line, and the length is over here. And this upper part, I will divide from the center of her back to where the sleeve will reach. So that's what we measured. So you measure from the center bone of your neck to where the sleeve will reach. So our own is 18 inches. But it seems I will add 2 inches back to it. So I'll be marking 16 inches here. Plus half I need to join it. So what I will mark now is 16 and half. I'll mark 16 and half. So this one, I'll bring the line down to this chest line. I'll bring it down to the chest line and connect the line. So for the measurements we're going to use, you check the biggest part of your body, whether it's the bust or the hip. So according to this person's own is the hip. Her hip is bigger than everything. So her hip is 44 inches. So her hip is 44 inches. 44 inches divided by 4, I have 11 inches. So I have to insert it here. I'll add an allowance for ease, 3.5. So for mine, I'll be using 3.5 inches. So whatever I insert here at this chest line, I will also insert it at the hip area and at the down part too. So I'll mark it and also insert it at the down part and also at the down part. Then I'll connect it on a straight line. Then after connecting it, from here I will make a curve like this. Just make a curve. I want to insert cut together with the pocket. I don't want to insert pocket later. So from the upper part, I'll come down by, let me use 17 and a half. It's supposed to be 17, but since I'll be joining this upper part with half an inch, I will use 17 and a half. Then the length of my pocket will start from here. The length of my pocket should be 12 inches, but I will be using 13 now because I will stitch here half, stitch here half. So I'm using 13 inches. I will extend the line. I will extend the line this way. So let me just make out the line. 17 and a half and 13 inches. So let me just extend the line. Measure the pocket. So I will be using 7 inches. The wideness of the pocket, I will be using 7 inches. End of this pocket, from this line, I will go out by 1 inch this way. Then measure the pocket opening from here to here. It's supposed to be 6, but because we'll be stitching it, I will be making it 7. I will connect this 1 inch to this 7 inches to make the pocket movable. Then you know we connected 7 inches here. I will now check the 7 inches here. So is everything. I will now connect it this way. The 7 inches. I'll connect it. So our pocket is ready now. At this waistline, that I'll be using this waistline to give it a little curvy. So from this our line, I will come in by 1.5 inches. Make it this way. Then from here, so after that, I will now connect it to this place like this. Then we are through with the drafting here. So from the upper part, I'll be marking 0.75 to slant the shoulder. Then the width of the neck width, I'll be using 3.5. So I'll connect it from here to here. I'll connect. So over to the neckline, like I used 3.5 inches for the width of the wideness of the neckline for front and back. Then for the front, I'll be using 7 inches or 7.5. Okay, let me use 7.5 for the front. Then for the back, I'll be using 9 inches. Two of them are V neckline. So I'll connect. So I'm already through. Let me cut it out. So let me cut this out. Normally come in here by 1 inch or 1.5. So I will come in by 1 inch here. Then I will slant it over to this place. I will connect it back to the shoulder line. So I normally slant it like this. Then I'll cut it off. Remember, we'll still add band to this sleeve. So I'll cut it off like this. So that's how I normally cut my bubu gown. Cutting, here is our back piece, here is our front piece. The next thing now is to cut facing for them. So I have already cut facing for the back. Let's set the back aside. We'll work on the back later. So let's focus on the front now. Is our front. I will also cut facing for the front before we start working on it. I'll turn it over to the right side because this is the wrong side of the fabric. So I'll turn it over to the right side of the fabric. So I'll open it up. So if I open it up, this is how it should be. So I will open it up like this so we can insert what I want to insert. So as you can see, this ironing, I made the center obvious. The center of this fabric, I made it obvious. So I ironed it to bring out the center very well. This is the front piece, please. So I've ironed it to bring out the center front very well. So we insert this on it. This is what we use to design it here. So we'll be inserting it here like this, straight. Then I insert on the other side too. So that's how we do the front. So what I will mark now, from this center line, I'll mark 5 inches this side, then mark 5 inches this side. I'll follow the line straight. I'll follow this line straight. So I'll pin it down and go over to the machine to stitch it straight before we now turn the neckline. So I have already pinned it down here. I'll go over to the machine now to run it. to stitch it. Then after stitching, I will turn the neckline and set this front piece aside. You can now continue working on the back piece. So here is the back piece. So for this back piece, I'll be stitching the neckline with 1/4 inch like this. So I'll be stitching it, the neckline, with this 1/4 inch that I marked. Something like strap like this that I'll cut, that will be here. So it will be here. It will be 1 inch after this line. So I'll make it 1 inch after. So for this upper part, I'll mark 1 inch like this. 1 inch. Then 1 inch. So this is where it will be. So after coming down by 1 inch, the strap I will insert, I will give space of 1 inch like this again. Space of 1 inch this way. I will mark 1 inch like this. So this is where the strap will be. So whatever is here is the length of what I will cut on the strap. So I will now measure from here, this stitch from this line. Like I said, I will stitch this line. I will measure from this line to this line. So I'll measure this way, like this. So I have 8 inches here. I will come down to this line and also measure it because it will not be straight. So this one is 7.5. So I'll cut the width of 8 inches here and trim it and slash it. The downside will be 7 something something, then the upper side will be 8. So I'll be adding a little allowance to that. So let me just cut it. So after cutting, this is how the thing will be. But I have now stitched this one. I'll still stitch it. Let me just show you what I mean. So this thing will be here. After the stitching, it will be here. You can choose to make it, put another one, insert it till the end. But I choose to put it only here, only on this line. So I will go to the machine now to stitch this and bring it out before we can work on this. But since I have already made this, let me set it aside. We'll first of all stitch the neckline. So I will turn the neckline like this. So if I'm turning the neckline now, I'll stitch from this 1 inch and stop. Then I will leave this space open. Then stitch from here, go like this, go like this, come here and stop. I leave this opening and finish the stitching. So I have already stitched it like this, like I said. So if I push this in inside now, you see the opening. Then this one, the opening is also here. So I'll first push this one inside. Then this, I'll bring this one and then insert it on the opening. So I'll open it up and insert it this way. Just take your time. So after inserting this one, I will use pin to secure it. So I have already used pin to secure it from the inside. Then I will insert this one as well. Make sure it's relaxed. Then if I want to stitch it now, I'll open it like this. I'll follow the line to join the lines. Then close it up. I'll open this one again. I'll follow this line to stitch it and then bring it out. So let me work on this. Then we will now go over to the bow that will be here. Take this aside to make our bow that will be here. So I'll make a bow that will be here. Then after making the bow, we'll now join the shoulders. So let's concentrate on the bow first. So for the bow, I made the width of it is 15 inches. Then 8.5 for the length. For the length, 8.5 unfold. I folded it into 2 to make 8.5. because I will stitch it. So I will stitch it and gather it. After stitching it all around, I brought it out from the inside. So I can now fold it like this. I will still use needle to tack it. So after that, I made this long strap to be here. So after that, I will tack everything together at the back of this place. So I will use it to make this V to be visible here. So that is how it will be. This one will be here like this. But let me set it aside. This will be the last thing I will do. So I will keep it aside and focus on the joining the shoulder of this dress. So we'll join the shoulder. This is the back. I will bring the front piece to join it together. I have to join it together. Join the shoulders. So I have already stitched the sides. See our pocket here. Our pocket is here. Then I'll still fold the down part. I left an opening here for easy movement. So let's start the this thing at the back. So if I insert it here now, I will hand tack these edges. I will hand tack it here, tack it here, tack it here, and tack it here. Just open it up and tack it. So I have finished tacking it. This is the outcome of our dress. This is the front piece. I will iron it down.